Hello everyone. Today's session is the sixth session of psychological assessment, and the topic that I'm going to deal with is the principles of the levels of measurement. In that, the ordinal level or the ordinal scale I'm going to deal with. So let me briefly explain about the previous session topic. There are various levels of measurement. They are the nominal, ordinal, interval, and the ratio level. Nominal scale or the nominal level or the nominal measurement is the lowest level of measurement, wherein the numbers are used in order to label, identify, or classify persons, objects, groups, etc. For example, assignment of numbers to cricket players in order to identify them, like giving numbers as 1, 2, 3, like that, are based on gender. Sometimes we are going to assign some numbers. This is how in the nominal scales numbers are going to used just to for the convenient in order to make the labels to be convenient for a particular class or event. These numbers have no quantitative value. In this session, I'll be dealing with the ordinal level or ordinal scale. The remaining three levels of measurements are used for quantitative variables. That is, the ordinal level, interval level, and the ratio level are used just for the quantitative variables. The ordinal level of measurement involves assigning scores so that they represent the rank order of the individuals. Ranks communicate not only whether any two individuals are the same or different in terms of the variables being measured, but also whether one individual is higher or lower on that variable. For example, a researcher wishing to measure consumer satisfaction with their microwave ovens might ask them to specify their feelings as either very dissatisfied, somewhat dissatisfied, somewhat satisfied, or very satisfied. The items in the scales are ordered ranging from the least to the most satisfied one. This is what distinguishes ordinal from nominal scale. Unlike the nominal scales, ordinal scales allow comparisons of the degree to which two individuals rate the variable. For example, our satisfaction ordering makes it meaningful to assert that one person is more satisfied than another with their microwave ovens. Such an assertion reflects the first person's use of verbal label that comes later in the list than the label chosen by the second person. Ordinal scale or ordinal level in wherein numbers denote the rank order of objects or the individuals. Here, numbers are arranged from highest to lowest or from lowest to highest. But there is no attempt to make the intervals of the scale equal in terms of some rule. But there is no attempt, for example, students may be ranked first, second, third in terms of their academic achievement. Suppose a test is given to a sample of 26 students named A, B, C, D to Z. A and B get 3rd and 7th rank. D and Z get 11th and the 15th rank. That is, B is 4 points above A. Z is 4 points above D. From this, we can't say that the difference between A and B and the difference between D and Z are equal, because rank values may be equally spaced, but they do not convey that the underlying properties will also be equal. Ordinal scale has no absolute quantities. They do not convey that the distance between the different rank value is equal. There is absolute zero. The relationship of greater than or lesser than can be used without being able to state how much greater or lesser. Ordinal scales fail to capture important information that will be present in the other levels of measurement. We examined in particular the difference between two levels of an object of an ordinal scale can't be assumed to be the same as the difference between two other levels. Just like you cannot assume that the gap between the runners in first and second place is equal to the gap between the runners in second and third place. In our satisfaction scale, for example, the difference between the responses very dissatisfied and somewhat dissatisfied is probably not equivalent to the difference between somewhat dissatisfied and somewhat satisfied. Nothing in our measurement procedure allows us to determine whether the two differences reflect the same differences in psychological satisfaction. Satisfaction expresses this point by saying that the differences between adjacent scale values do not necessarily represent equal intervals on the underlying scale, giving rise to the measurements. In our case, the underlying scale is the true feeling of satisfaction which we are trying to measure. Ordinal scale data can be presented in tabular or graphical formats for a researchers to conduct a convenient analysis of collected data. Also, methods such as Mann-Whitney U-test and Kruskal-Wallis H-test can also be used to analyze the ordinal data. These methods are generally implemented to compare two or more ordinal groups. In the Mann-Whitney U-test, researchers can conclude which variable of one group is bigger or smaller than another variable of a randomly selected group. While in the Kruskal-Wallis H-test, researcher can analyze whether two or more ordinal groups have the same median or not. Examples of ordinal scales are status at workplace, tournament team rankings, order of product quality, and order of agreement or satisfaction are some of the most common examples of the ordinal scale. These scales are generally used in market research to gather and evaluate relative feedback about product satisfaction, changing perceptions with product upgrades, etc. For example, a symmetric scale questions such as how satisfied are you with your services? Very satisfied 1, unsatisfied 2, neutral 3, satisfied, the score would be 4, and 5 for the very satisfied. Here, the order of variable is of prime importance and so is the labeling. Very unsatisfied will always be worse than unsatisfied, and satisfied will be worse than very satisfied. This is where ordinal scale is a step above nominal scale. The order is relevant to the results and so is their naming. Analyzing results based on the order along with the name becomes a convenient process for the researcher. If they intended to obtain more information than what they would collect using a nominal scale, they can use the ordinal scale. This scale not only assigns values to the variables but also measures the rank or order of the variables such as grades, satisfaction, happiness, for how satisfied are you with your services. Or the person may be assigned, can be answered as unsatisfied, very unsatisfied, unsatisfied, neutral, satisfied, and very satisfied. And the possible statistical operation for ordinal scale is in the central tendency, the median test is used. In the dispersion, percentile or quartile measures will be used. Statistical significance or non-parametric methods are used. And in the correlation, rank order method of correlation is used. And here also in this scale, there is no absolute zero. Thank you.